Right, guys, I've been asked to have a look at this commercial system. 3 boilers. It's a car. 3 boilers in a row. One problem: the pressure is low. And guess what? The pressure on these was low too. Okay, I've repressurized them. Could be the expansion vessels need pumping, or they got a leak somewhere in the property. Anyway, this we have repressurized them. We're gonna follow up on that later. At the moment, these guys need some hot water, and so the pressure goes down in a couple of days. So it's not an emergency right now. That isn't. I don't know. No, nothing to worry about there. Right. Okay. The problem here is dead, completely dead. So we're gonna do some diagnosis on that and see why it's dead. What's going on with it? So we're gonna sort that out. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm gonna get my trusty contactless. Oh man, I hate this thing. But anyway, let's find out. And guess what? I think the fuse in there is gone. Well, it'll help us switch it on. No, it's completely dead. This fuse needs changing here. So I think I've got any 3M fuses. It's a question now. So we're gonna power coming through these wires. First thing I'm gonna do is do that fuse there. Okay, and luckily I got a pack of fuses in my car. Right, we're gonna test that one out first, the old one first, then we'll put the new ones in. But while getting the old fuse out, guess what? I dropped it somewhere down there. I can't be asked to look for it now, yeah. So I'm just gonna put this new one in, and then we're gonna see what happens here. Right, guys, the new fuse is in. You see, it's inside there. There it is. So it's going in, and right, let's find out what's going on. I'm gonna switch it on from here first. Right, let's put the power on, and that's on now. That's on now. I'm gonna see my contactless now. Maybe he's gonna tell me there's a power there now. There you go. Right, ready? Right, you ready now? You ready for a boom? Hopefully, no boom here. What a counterproductive that was. Okay. Okay, that fuse is over now. I presume I've blown some fuses in there as well. No, I've blown them. I presume there's fuses are blown inside there. The transformer looks fine. So see that fuse there? That's blown too. So that's the other issue on it. Now I gotta find the right fuse for that. And how many voltage that is? How many amps that is? Sorry. How many amps that is? Okay. So anyway, guys, put the correct fuse in. And it's gone again. That one's fine. I put a new fuse in there. That is the second fuse I'm putting in because the first one blew. But this time I've disconnected the fan. Okay, let's see what's going on with it. Disconnected the fan. And let's see if it still blows on me. Yeah. Let's take that off. Oh, come on. Let's find out if it's gonna blow on me again. Okay, we still lost another fuse. So I blew another fuse, yeah. But at least I know this time it's not the fan that's gone. Okay, now we're in bugger of a motor. So basically, I'm just gonna disconnect these. Even though I don't think it's related to it, yeah. I don't think that would trip the fuse on it. You see this live, this one? Let's disconnect them. Okay. So I've connected the pump back on. Let's find out what's going on with it. It still blows, then I think the board's gone. So far so good. Hasn't blown yet. This job is kind of turned into a mission now, yeah. See, this wire is going into this board here. So what I gotta do is basically I'm gonna leave them on, reconnect them, and disconnect them, and then we're gonna test out if it's still blowing the fuse. Okay, let's connect them back on, and then we'll move on to that. So those are reconnected, those are reconnected, those are reconnected, so we have eliminated them. That's reconnected, that's eliminated, and now I'm just gonna have to disconnect the switch light from there, and that's probably going to the pump and the diverter valve. So I'm gonna do is disconnect. Do that one first. Yeah. I think I should leave that one in anyway. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Okay, let's try that now. If it still blows, then I think that board's faulty. Right guys, it's been about a minute now. Okay, it hasn't blown. By disconnecting the live wire there. Okay, now the job's getting bigger and bigger now. I'm gonna follow that wire back where it's going to. Which pump is it? Is that pump there? I got the feeling it's that one, you know. I got the feeling it's this pump here. That's faulty. Whoa. Expensive piece of shit, innit? My first suspicion is going to the pump. Okay, I've disconnected the pump. That's this pump here, which is related to this boiler, which is connected to this boiler. Now follow the wiring back. And if it's not this, there is one of these goddamn diverter valves right at the back of this cabinet. I don't. Well, I gotta do that. I'll check them after the pump. But most likely suspicion is always the pump when it's blowing the fuse. So let's sort that out. If it blows the fuse, that means the diverter valves are gone. Right, let's try that. Oh, by the way, I've wired that in. So I'll wire it in here as well. Let's go find it. Notice I take a step back. Let's find it. If it still blows it. Oh, the fans come on. So that means that pump there is faulty. The boiler's fired up. It's gonna go overheat in a bit because the pump's not on yet. It's gonna overheat. I'm not gonna leave it on. I'm gonna switch it off before it gets to that stage. But it's fired up now. It's fired up. It's not blowing the fuse. The only thing I've done is disconnect the pump. This is how you do your diagnosis, guys, on when it's blowing the fuses. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna switch it off. Hopefully that'll do the job. If it doesn't, I'll have to switch it off from the power. Okay, there's no circulation, that's why the temperature is going up rapidly.
Search skills for life. This is a message to anyone who hasn't had their coffee this morning.
Birmingham boiler fixed. Right, guys, that was a bit of a mission, wasn't it? Oh man. Anyway, the pressures were low on two of the boilers. Maybe it's expansion related, or there's a leak in it, but we're going to sort that out later. The problem was both of the fuses were blown. One side of the boiler and one, which is the main spare switch, that was blown. So anyway, changed the main spare switch. There's power coming to the boiler, but it wasn't still. There was still no lights, no power. It wasn't doing anything. So there's a fuse inside the boiler. Changed that. After about 5 to 10 seconds, pump popped on me, blown on me. So I put a new one in. But this time I took the fan out, still popped. So then I disconnected everything related to the which is connected to the circuit board. It still popped on me. So there's external controls then I had to look at. Disconnected external controls, that's it. It started to use on fine after that. So I followed the wire back. It was going to the diverter valve and the pump. When the fuse blows, it's most likely is always the pump or the it can be other parts as well, don't get me wrong, but majority of the time it's the fan or the pump. So I disconnected the pump and it started, the boiler stayed on, ignited, fired up. Obviously it's going to overheat because the pump isn't working and starts circulating. So left it off about 5-10 seconds. The temperature is going up, so the boiler is fine. So we got to change the pump on it, and this is how you do diagnosis on when you got a fuse that's blowing. Now the problem is that pump is damn expensive. So let's see where we go from now. If I get the job, I'll hopefully be sharing the video with you. If I don't get the job, just the diagnosis on this one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, Birmingham Boiler Fix.